Hello everyone, I'm Julie Townsend-Dopkin, founder and president of Hidden Truths Project. I'm extremely excited to be in Chicago for our third year at Jackson Young Gallery in celebration of our 10th anniversary. For those of you that don't know much about it, we use a creative narrative for individuals that have been impacted by invisible disabilities, primarily focused in epilepsy. And art really has become our platform to connect with the public, to educate them the reality of what it means to live with epilepsy apart from the seizure experience. So, as you see, we have a very eclectic collection of art, and it really shows the perspective of each of these individuals and their abilities to connect with the public and tell their stories through their art form. We now work with about 500 plus artists from all over the world, 6 continents, and so we're really excited to have a really mixed collection of art and all mediums of art as well. So thanks for joining us. We look forward to this evening.
So this piece was inspired by the sensation that I get when somebody's driving me down the road and leaves are falling off of the trees. That was always one of the most picturesque and beautiful parts of nature to me. But after I started having seizures, I noticed that those flashing of lights that come from the natural sun and between the branches and the trunks of the trees actually are more like strobe lights, and so they actually can trigger seizures for me. So it's kind of this juxtaposition of something that's so beautiful to me and something I've always loved, with now that's something that's kind of frightening, knowing what will come from it. I had my first seizure at 27. It was just a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I was laying on the couch with my husband watching a movie, and they think maybe I had a gene mutation, but we really don't know anything, so just taking it day by day. I have a place in my house that I have set up just to do my art, and it's where, when I'm having a hard time articulating how I'm feeling after having a seizure, that's where I go and I do my work. So this was after I had multiple seizures in the hospital that they triggered by triggering flashing strobe lights. And after having those seizures, this is what kept flashing back to me, so that's what inspired this piece.
My name is Alicia Castelli, and these are my 3 pieces of artwork. I like abstract things and geometric stuff, and kind of go with how I feel. Why is it important for people for epilepsy to make art? It keeps them calm, relaxed, instead of, stressed, worried.
My 2 pieces are Tired and Leo Primar, and what they mean to me, tired is one of mental exhaustion, but also epilepsy related. And then Leo Primar piece has to do with the desire to be born again, as well as motivation. I've had epilepsy since I was 12. It's well managed and well maintained for the most part, but I still have seizures. The last one I had was in August 2022. It's really nice to see other artists out here have their art based on epilepsy, and it's all really beautiful and meaningful. I would love it to not only just have it in Chicago, but in other locations as well.